Hello everyone, this is Bill from UUABC. Today I will introduce you about the virtual classroom for the group class. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at here. This is the video area of the students. And down here, this is the teacher's video area. On the right side of the virtual classroom, there is a chat box. You can type in the chat box. Also, the students can type in the chat box. It's like a group chat. And down here, there's a toolbar. First one is a heart button, so you can choose an animation. Wow. And all the students in the classroom can see the animation. And the second one will be a diamond. Once you click on the diamond button, there will be a small window showed up, and you can see, because there are only one student in the classroom now, which is Cherry. When we have all 4 students here, there will be 4 names here. And you can choose the number and click on the send. The student Cherry will get your diamond. And down here, this icon looks like a small hand. This one is a switch for the teacher set interactional function mode. We can talk about it later. And this one, once you click on it, you will change it into the typing mode. You can type some words or sentences on the page. And also you can change the size of your typing, like large, medium, small. You can see the different. And here, this is a switch for the teacher set drawing pen. So once you click on it, you will change it into the drawing function. You can change the size. Also for the typing and drawing, you can change the color on the right side. Okay, and this one is a eraser function here. Once you click on it, for this one, you will clean everything up. And down here, the painting board. This one is a switch for all the students drawing pen. So once you click on it, everyone in the classroom, their drawing pen will be off. And this is a microphone button, and this one is a switch for all the students' microphone. So once you click on it, you will mute all the students' microphone. So if you want to turn on their microphone again, you should click on it again. And this one also. Alright, and down here, these 2 arrows is for turning pages. And there's another way to turn page. That's everything in the toolbar. And there's another function in the virtual classroom, which is you can invite a student on stage. You can move your mouse onto the student's video area and click on the invite. Now you already invite a student on stage. You can also drag it to put it at anywhere you want. Please do not let the window cover any words or sentences on the page. And also you may find there is a very little icons. Here it's a brush, and also another one microphone button here. These 2 icons here, these 2 buttons here are for the teachers to turn on and turn off one of the students' drawing pen or microphone. And also if you want to get a student off stage, you can try to click on the right crossing here. And also there's another way. You can click on the call off button here. You may find on the new type of classroom, we added a name tag on the student's drawing pen. So you can find, you can recognize which student is drawing by the name tag. We may leave some messages for the teachers about the information of the student. So every time before you start your lessons, you can try to click on the class note button here to check the notes. And here is the timer. The setting button is the same with the one-on-one classroom. You can change your camera and you can change your microphone here. On the right side of the setting button, there's a refresh button for the teacher to refresh the classroom if you have any tech problem, like you cannot hear the student or you cannot see the student, or maybe the picture is frozen or the page is frozen. You can use it to refresh the classroom. And the last one will be a class over button. You can leave the classroom when the time is up and click on this button. You will find there's another function which is a bookmark. And for the new type of class, which is a group class, we add some animations and interactional games in the materials, so we can go through all the functions. We can go through all the games very quick. So first of all, you should click on this button to turn on the interactional function for yourself. Now you will see there are some yellow highlights around the words, and you can click on it to see the flashcards. And for this one, you can click on the words to see the phrase or to see the sentences. And you may find on the right top corner there's a tips button. So when you go to a new page, you can check the tips icon on the right top corner first. It will give you a direction to show you how to play the game or how to use the animations, how to play the animations on the page. This is a cards game. You can click on the arrow to switch the cards. And you can invite a student on stage to let him or her to say the words. And then you can get him or her off the stage. And next time when we go to a new page, have a new game, you can invite a different student on stage to play the game. This is another cards game. So for this game, you should click on the start first to start the game. And when the picture show up, you can invite a student on stage to let him or her to practice the words, to say the words. But you should also the student can also play this game, but they can only click on the cards to open the picture, but they cannot close the picture. The teacher should click on the crossing here to close the picture for the student every time. Then they can choose the second card. And once you've done this game with the student, you can get him or her off stage. This is a turntable game. You can click on the start button to start the game. And also you can invite a student on stage to let him or her play the game. But you should click on the magic wand button here to turn on the student's interactional function mode. Now the student can also play the game. But you should make sure every time you can just let one student play the game, and you should make sure the other students' interaction function mode are off. There are only one student, just to make sure there are only one student's interaction function mode are on. In this game, you can try to click on the start. When the picture show up, you can let the student to say the words. This is a dice game. You can click on the dice and let the student to practice saying the words and saying the sentences. They are ducks like this. In this game, we combine the dice game with the choosing answers game. So first of all, you should click on the dice. There will be a word show up, duck, and then you should find the ducks on the right side. Click on it. And this one you should drag the animals and put it into the correct plant place. Probably here. If you made some mistake, you can try to click on the reset button. This one is the same with the previous one, we can skip it. For this one, you can drag the sentences to finish the dialogue. And this game is kind of the same with the previous one. You can click on the animals. And for this one, you should click on the words to finish the click on the letters to finish the word. This is the same. But for this game, you should drag the letters. And you may find that there are yellow highlights on the pencil. It means there should be animation. You can click on it. So for this game, you should let the student. You should invite two students on stage to let them to do a role play first. You see, there are two invite marks on the page. And once they finish the dialogue, they should choose the correct answers. This is a puzzle game. For this game, you can choose all the insects and drag them to finish this game. For this game, the student should choose the words with the R sound and pick them up and drag them into drag and put them in the correct place. This is the same game, just in different form. You should separate the big N and the small n. For this game, you should let the student to pick up their favorite fruit or veggie by clicking on the picture. Then you can let the student practice to say, I like to eat carrot, I like to eat bananas. This is a choose answer game. You can click on the word to choose the correct answer. And this is a memory game. You should click on the start first. You can reset it. And this is a match game. You should click on the words. For example, let's pick up the what, and then you should click on the second what. This is a flashcards. You can click on the picture to change the card. And for this game, you can click on the start. Then you can invite a student on stage to let him or her to practice saying the sentences like I like pig, can I have a pig? And for this game, you should click on the correct answer. So find and click on the word U, we will find the U. And also you can reset it. This is another choosing answer game. And also you can check the answers for the student with clicking on the answer button here. So for this game, you should let the student to practice the dialogue first, then choose the correct answer. And for this game, you should drag the correct words to the correct place. Finish the dialogue. And also you can check the answer. If it is incorrect, it means you can choose a different answer. This one is the same. You should choose the correct one and finish the words. And check answer also. And you may find that there's a play button here. You can click on it to play the music for the student.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Usually we will put the music at the first few pages of each different materials. You can use the music to warm up the kids. And this one you should click on the number first and say the words when you see the picture. For this one, you may find there are some yellow highlights and some little yellow stars around the words "super house." So it means there should be an animation. Then you can click on the words to see the picture. For this one, you can see there are some little stars shining, blinking, bling bling on the hand and also on the cat. So you can click on the hand and click on the cat to see the animation. So that's all the games in the materials. And we're done for today. Thanks for coming to the training.